mess you making right here, that's gonna come to an end. You know that, right? You, out of everybody, is the only one still doing it. I need to look over there and see if Vando doing that. But if Vando ain't doing that and you the only one doing that, you're not gonna have your food in your cage. From this point on, letting you know now, I'm not gonna be putting you food in a bowl, you knock it all over and make all this mess. You're not cleaning up nothing. Get out, man. Get out. Get down. Stop spitting. Oh. What's going on, TV family? As you can see, it's me, your honorable brother THEO, back in your face with another one, man. What I got going on right here is the norm, man. This is stuff that, as a breeder, you gotta maintain, man. A lot of people ain't gonna tell you much about this part, but this here comes with this way of life, my brother, my sister. So, if you thinking about stepping in, you understand me, and grabbing you a hole, or grabbing you a bull, or whatever it is, you understand me, to get going on this end, just prepare yourself for this here on your land. You dig what I'm saying? But TV Inc. family, man, I woke up on top of the morning, man, feeling totally the type of the great like always. Today is Wednesday, we're going into Thursday. So y'all already know, man, I'm already preparing for the weekend, man. You know, I live my life every day like it's a weekend anyway, man. I'm always in a good mood. I'm always, you know, sightseeing and planning for things that's in store for my great existence. You understand me? So, with that being said, TV Inc. family, I'm gonna kind of sweep a whole lot of these fire bunnies from out of here and dust bunnies. They in there too, fire and dust. That's what comes with this here. So I'm letting you know now. Y'all better be ready. Y'all better be ready. I'm talking to the ones that talking about they want to breed some dogs and this and this here and this. Woo, woo, woo. Be ready to do this here. Because if you ain't gonna maintain your dog's environment, man, and keep it, you know, clean and safe and stuff of that nature, man, just keep doing what you're doing, man, until you're ready, man. Because if you ain't ready to take on a task like this, yeah, it ain't gonna look too good on you in the future, man. You're gonna have a lot of dog lovers like myself asking you why do you even have a dog if you don't love the dog, or you know, all that good stuff. I'm probably not gonna be one to take out the time and pull up on you and ask you those questions, because I feel like if you already you know better than you know, so it ain't no need of me telling you to clean it up. You understand me? The troll is gonna get you though. If you are one of those emotional creatures that can't handle trolls, they coming for you if you ain't got your stuff together now. Even when you got it together, they gonna come for you. But if you ain't got it together for real, they may start reporting you and everything, man. I'm giving you a heads up. Giving you a heads up. But TV family. Stop! What did I just say? Jay been playing a lot like she ain't even took. Like she didn't take or something, TV Inc. family. Key Ronan looked like she didn't took for sure. But Jay looked like she been still playing like she normally play. I don't know if it's just because that's just what kind of spirit she got. Just one of those vibrant spirits, man. And well, if something of that nature is going on with her, it still ain't gonna stop her from being herself. Not, I don't know what's going on. We'll find out soon. Y'all know I had ran AIs on two hot girls in the yard. I just been weighing it out, man. Waiting on that time where I can be able to pull up on a vet and confirm their pregnancies. We're gonna find out soon, though. We're gonna find out what's going on with it. Bruh, if you jump at my broom again, bruh, I don't know what you're thinking about, bruh. What's on your mind, bruh? What is my broom doing to you, partner? Your better sit on down, boy. You messing my broom, bruh. This broom is something I need to clean up behind you. Because you're not gonna clean up behind yourself. So leave my broom alone, bro. That's Chase right here. Want to take my broom out. He done got so tough and hard headed. He think he can take anything out. He even think he can take me out at that time. That's why I had to turn up on him one day and let him know. You may be tough. You may be pretty big, but you'll never stand in front of me and get a victory. You will never get a victory with me. You might get it with somebody else. You ain't gonna get it with me. I'm the toughest of the tough. But what's going on though? What's going on? We got someone. Hello. Nah, for real. I'm just cleaning up behind my boy, bro. You leave my broom alone, bro. I just told you I already won, bro. Gonna keep telling you about my broom. Gonna keep telling you about my broom, bro. Leave my broom alone, bro. Man, TV ain't funny. TV ain't funny. It's just what's going on right now. What's going on right now? I'm really slacking. I was supposed to take care of this yesterday, and I let something small interfere in me taking care of it. I was supposed to take care of this when I got up, but I wanted to run a couple of errands, and do what I normally do throughout the day. I wanted to go ahead and get that out the way, but so I ain't get to take care of it. I'm running behind, but it's all good though. Better late than never. Better late than never. Stop! Man, bro, get on, bro. I just told you more than once, bro. Leave my broom alone. My broom ain't not bothering you, bro. It's not gonna bite you. It's not gonna do anything to you, brother. But what I want it to do, stay off my broom, bro. Broom don't mean no harm, bro. You mean more harm than my broom, and my broom mean harm to you. My broom is just gonna sit there, and you just gonna sit there and eat it up. We got a bull. We got a bull here. TV finally thinks she gonna keep knocking this food over and leave and think I'm gonna leave her food inside the cage at night. But we finna stop that. Everybody that was doing that, I'd have stopped them. I'd have ended that if she back doing it. You know what I'm saying? She one of the ones that's doing it right now. So I'm finna get her put an end to that. She think it's a game. I done told her more than once about that. Oh, man. Now you gotta clean up behind them dogs, man. Gotta clean up. You gonna have dogs. You gotta clean up behind your dogs. If his house smell like dog, that must mean he ain't bathing his dogs either. It's a lot come. Dogs don't just have your house smelling like dog. It's a lot come with the dog smelling like the house smelling like dog. It's 3 factors for sure on my belief one though that can cause your home to smell like dogs. 1, you're not cleaning up behind your dogs. 2, you're not cleaning your dogs. You ain't bathing your dogs. And 3, you're letting your dogs roam all around the house and be all in the places that they're supposed to be in. They going to those places pissing and doing all kinds of stuff that you made it ain't probably been in rooms you probably ain't been in a while and pissed and sat on the floor so long and you know that just stuff goes on. But that right there, that's why I was telling somebody earlier, man, that a lot of that stuff, man, when you slacking, man, and people on the outside looking in, and, and you think that, you know, man, I ain't worried about what nobody, like a lot of people always have stuff like this on their belief when only God can judge me. Can't nobody tell me shit. I do my own thing. Quit lying. Stop lying. Right now, stop lying. Only God ain't the only one can judge you if you only knew the truth. At the end of the day, we are the Father's creation, and we here to hold each other accountable for when we lack or slacking or doing anything going on. That's what the Father asks us to do. So He allows us to judge as long as it's constructive criticism. As long as we judge it as mean well, the Father allows to judge it. So if you dragging your ass and somebody say, "Hey, bro, it's shame on you, bro. You know way better than that, bro. Man, pick up that shit off the ground, bro. That dog shit over there 3 days ago is still in the corner. Man, shit, ain't nobody can tell me. I can do whatever the fuck you can. But if you want to continue to have me over your highs, I'm not gonna be coming to her because the last time I came over your highs and I left and went to the highs, yeah, my family was saying I smell like dog shit, and I know goddamn well I ain't had no shit on the bottom of my shoes, and that was that aroma in your highs, sitting in your highs when I came in there. It like somebody smoking on some good chronic, and you go in there and buy them, and you leave a bottle there, even if you don't smoke. People gonna be like, "Hey, what you smoking? You still smoking?" No, it's the same with poop and piss and shit. You going to these homes. Stop. Stop playing. Just told stop playing. So what? What do you mean? I apologize, TV family. Had to go out there and check on them girls. You know, we got 2 hot girls. We have a confirmed pregnancy. I don't need them to be doing nothing, really. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can snip each other or something, all that old extra hard, rough playing and stuff like that. I don't need none of that going on. None of that don't need to be going on. Until after we confirm and find out what's going on with them. If they didn't take, then you can go back to doing what you're doing. Get off my door. Get off my door. Then they can go back and doing what they normally do, huh? But yeah, man, back to what I was saying, huh? We always all about only God can judge. Yeah, the Father gonna judge you too in His creation. Yeah, that's what we here. That's what we here for. The judge, you know what I'm saying? That's what we here for. When you start goddamn me picking your pistols up and shooting everything down, that's why you have people that love you come and tell you, hey man, it ain't worth it, man. Cut it out, brother. You get caught. You know what I'm saying? And you say only God can judge you. If it was up to the Father and you doing that there, yeah, He the Father may go and call your own. At least you knowing His creation is giving you the warning. He's warning you through His creation. You understand me? For real, for real. Yeah, man, but I used to be like that too. I used to have that on my belief window too. Only God can judge me. Yeah, the Father can judge me, but His creation will judge me too if I'm doing something I ain't got no business doing. And they care about me, and they love me. I expect for them to judge me. I expect for them to let me know, hey, bro, you falling out. Yeah, I need you to do that. Because sometimes us as people, we have a habit of think we own our best stuff. Yeah, like we own our best stuff at times. Especially the people that be under the influence of alcohol and good, drugs and stuff like that. They always think they on point. You can't tell them shit. Man, I'm good, bro. No, you're not. You're not good, bro. I don't drink, bro. You're not good. Man, I'm telling you, I'm good, bro. I'm good. All right. All right. Then all of a sudden, later on down the line, you hear about leaving the club and having a wreck or something. Get done. Should have turned the screen up. Don't get up there again. So all y'all want to do. Play a little bit outside and come back here and suck up all the AC. Now y'all just start sitting outside. Really, y'all probably wouldn't even want to come in the house. If I come out there and pop the three want to play on their butts. That's why you want to come in. You mad now. I don't care. You're not gonna be playing on my clock. I'm sitting cleaning up. I don't need to be watching y'all every move while y'all outside in the middle of me cleaning up. I need to be able to focus on this. Y'all out there doing all that crowd and I don't know what's going on out there. Need nobody be out there playing too rough and then the one feeling some type of way because you feeling like you couldn't play rougher than the one that's been roughing you up. Now you want to bite for real, like baby. Baby do that TV Inc. family. She play, but then when somebody started roughing her and biting on her like she biting on everybody else, now she want to fight for real. Nah, we ain't doing none of that. So that what happened when I went out there just a while ago. Y'all heard me warn them 3 times, at least 2-3 times. So when I went up out there, I let them know, popped them on their butts. Stop playing, man. Stop playing. Y'all stop playing. You hurt each other. Then I'm gonna end up being in one of these vets around here, spending a lot of money behind y'all playing too much. Man, dog, bro, let dogs be dogs. Shut up. Can't tell me what to do. Talking about let dogs be dogs. I'm gonna let my dogs be dogs, but these dogs is my family and my product. You understand me, man? And this is how I make a living. So at the end of the day, if you want to let your dogs do what they do because you want to make a living off your dogs and you may not love your dog like I love mine, say, man, let them do what they do. Let yours do what they do. Mine, I want mine to be ready. A show come up or something, I want mine to be ready for the show. I don't need mine when it's showtime. I can't go take my dog to the show because my dog had a fight with one of my other dogs and got a big gash on the neck, and the dog that got the big gash on the neck is one of my breadwinners. I can't even take her to the show like that. Nah, we ain't doing all that. No, we not. We ain't doing that. Yeah, I'm in this here for the last, man. I ain't doing no anything, man. Yeah. Oh, man, you just in it for the money. You got damn right I'm in it for the money, too. Yeah, I ain't just in it for the money, but I'm in it for the money, too. Don't get it twisted. Oh, man, I knew you was. I'm glad you knew. So whenever you start talking about some puppies you see in my yard, yeah, you gonna know that puppies cost money now. I'm glad you know. You let me know you own one now. I like it that you know. I knew you was one of the ones. I knew you was about that money. You really love them dogs. I love my dogs too now. Cut it out. Stop lying. You're lying to yourself now saying you knew I was this here and I just all about the money. Yeah, I am about the money. Yeah, I am. I am. You caught me. Oh, I'm busted. I'm busted. You caught me. Yeah, I'm about the money. But I love my dogs. Come fucking with one of them dogs I got here. And I'm going to show you I'm about the money, and I'm going to kick in your ass behind one of these dogs. Excuse my friends. But boss man, it's educational. I'm sorry, boss man. I didn't mean to say that. I'm sorry. I just had to let them know. They come over here, fuck with my dogs. I love them. My babies. Come over here fucking with them. I'm going to have to kick them. I'm sorry, boss. I'm going to say it again. I'm going to let them make it, boss. I'm going to let them make it. You can't damage the product. It has to be top tier. Over fucking stood. Let's try 50 likes, yo. Overstood. That's what I'm talking about. We got a team player. Man. Shout out to that boy Joey, man. Give my boy Joey a new subscriber or something. Man, y'all show some love to Joey, man. Anyone on here that believe and play it forward. Let me see it, Joey, let me know if you get 2 subscribers today, brother. We gonna know if we really got real members, man, that's here, man. Let's see if we can get Joey 2 subscribers, man, for being a team player, man. He mean well, man. Joey, when you get them 2 subscribers, man, you can put either 2 or you can put teamwork down there, man, if you get some subscribers, brother. Somebody show Joey some love, man. He a team player. He mean well, man. He mean well, man. He mean well. I fuck with Joey. He mean well, y'all. Y'all show Joey some love, man. Nah, for real, man. Y'all show Joey some love, man. Show that boy some love, man. Show him some love, man. Don't be hard on my guy, man. He say, man, can we get 50 likes? Can we get 50 likes? The brother was just being, a team player, man. He's seeing the way I work, the way I groove and move, the way I put the message out, the way I do this here. He said the brother at least deserves at least 50 likes. There's people out there ain't even pushing this kind of content, and they get thousands of likes. Let the brother at least get 50. Let the brother get 50 apiece. Just give me a 50. Just give me a 50. Drop down and give me a 50. Yeah, just drop down and give me a 50. Now, for real. Drop down and get your eagle on, gal. Drop down and get your eagle on, gal. Drop down and get your eagle on. No, for real. What we got here? Teamwork from Chicago. Let me find out, man. We got Shot Time Tap In, man. Somebody subscribe to your channel. Because I'm seeing that team working up. That must mean you received a subscriber, brother. Please check it. I'm overstood. I see you, beloved. Overstood. Man, y'all stay blessed, man. Y'all stay blessed, man. Y'all show some love, man. Y'all tap in the right way. Man, hey, to all my members, man, all my potential members, all my trollers, all my people, vibrant energy, man. When y'all pull up, man, to the channel, pull up on the channel, man, you know, come to your round table, man. My round table is your round table if you're a member, huh? And then even if you're not a member, as long as you respect for my round table, is your round table, right? But when you pull up, man, let us know you here. Hit that subscribe, brother, and say I'm in the building, man. Yeah, not subscribe button. You ain't gotta subscribe. Hit the like button. That's signing in. You signing in when you do that. It let me know you been here. You know what I'm saying? You came through, showed your love, and did what you do, and you got up out the way. You poop note. You understand me? For real, for real. Y'all show your love, man. Show some love, man. Show some love. Let me get these boys in here right quick. I'm gonna take your food out there. That food you got on the ground is all you need. You hungry, you might eat all that's in that, you didn't waste on that ground. Go out, bro. I'm watching your every move. Going out, watching your every move. Going out, bro. Man, I see y'all. Man, appreciate that. Appreciate that subscribe, man. Appreciate that subscribe, man. I see you. I got my binoculars on. I'm watching you now. I see you showing up and showing out. No problem. So I want one of these puffs for real, for real. Better believe it. Better believe it. We gonna be talking business, man. Get in that Gmail, man. You understand me? Get placed on this pup list, man. You understand me? We're gonna do the talking about the pricing, man. When the pups, you know, when the pups touch down, man. Right now we haven't confirmed nothing. Right now, this hot girl right here. This hot girl right now is who we gonna be confirming, and that hot girl right there we will be confirming. Her. We'll be confirming her. That's a pocket girl. Stop, bro. Lick at my hand, bro. Don't lick my hand, bro. You be out there licking piss, bro. You want to lick on top of my hand, bro. I may want to eat or something. You been licking piss, bro. Don't lick my hands. But anyway, I apologize, TV Inc. family. This right here, this girl right here, we got to confirm. Oh, exotic girl, some of that China's finest blood right there. You understand me? Her father was imported to the United States from China, man. So some of that's China, some of China, a hot blood over there, man. And then we got this hot girl right here, Jade. We gotta confirm. I ran Jade to Chaser, and I ran Key Roney to Bendo. We ran that was a run back. You know what I'm saying? Because we did good. We ain't got 3 pups out the deal when I ran her to Bando the last time. You understand? But man, it's a long story. I don't even want to relive that, man. I'm getting my feelings. But we got this one here figured out now. We got this one here figured out. We already know which way we going, man. Get that C-section done. So hopefully this girl took, man. and we get some beautiful pups on the ground, man. Well, I can bless the land, man, with some of this good product. What are you doing? Everything on the ground in the house. You get in the house. I don't want you outside. I don't want you outside. You cost me money. Get out. In the house. That one of my girls, that's Simon Hobby right there, man. She costing me money, man. And it's hard for me to focus on. It's hard for me to focus on my life with her outside. Cause if I don't keep my eyes on her, shit. I don't keep my eyes on her, she gonna do the most. That's for real, for real. She gonna do the most for real, for real. So I ain't gonna bring her in. But she'll sit there, cause ain't no telling what you been doing. You over there on the side of the house, think you smart. She real smart too. So that's the reason why I gotta keep my eyes on her. Cause she knowing if she get out of eyesight view, she can do everything that I normally get on her butt about. If she can get out of eyesight view. So that's what she did. She went over there with her mushrooms and then she got in my blind side, which I got my cameras out there too. But I ain't got time to be looking in my app and seeing what's going on with it and stuff like this. Yeah, I just bring on in the house. You understand me? I just bring on in the house. I put my setup right here. I'm gonna move it. But I'm trying to find somewhere I can set up to where you guys ain't seeing too much of that light. That's the reason why I keep moving my setup around, because that light up there at the top, I know it's blinding y'all. Let me see if I can sit it over here somewhere. That may be better right there. Let me be a little better. But I'm really trying to keep y'all in the the Bulls view where y'all can see my dogs too. But this is the girl right here I'm working on. Y'all see on her eye? Look at her eye. Look at her eye. That's because she get on the ground, scraping her face on the ground, and then she end up having some type of allergic reaction to something. And I treated it before, spent a lot of money on it to vet. And she came right out here, right after the treatment, went right back in the yard when she wasn't itching no more, and started eating whatever it was they called. I'm gonna show you my dogs. And all my dogs, this the smartest dog, one of the smartest dogs I got. Everybody, she the only one look like this here. Watch this here. See him? See her? Baby. That's baby. You see Key Roney? That's Key Roney. That's Jay right there. That's Nyla. That's Nyla. That's my regular pit bull right here, Dice. Then we got K right here. We got Dice. We got Dice right here, my regular pit bull. And then we got Bando, Commando, and I'll bring him in a little bit, let y'all see him. But this one right here, yeah, she do the most. And then, this one of my girls who I started, this one of my girls I started with. You know what I'm saying? This right here, this one of them dogs that a lot of breeders, man, that join this way of life, man, when they get a product like this here, this is the ones that they be trying to sell off when they start understanding what comes with this way of life and what you need to get going. Me personally, I wouldn't care if she was my starting five and she wasn't no strong starting five. She ain't going nowhere. You know what I'm saying? You see how she itching right now? We got some stuff on the way, man. We're gonna treat it this last time with what we can do behind counter, man. But if it don't work, we're gonna go on and take her back to the vet again. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just kind of change her environment instead of me letting her go out to the back with everybody else. I just start letting her go to the front. Cause I treat my dog. This here a full bottle right here. I haven't even gotten. It's even collecting dust. You can tell. Look at it. It's collecting dust. Look. It's collecting dust. It's been sitting right here. This a full bottle. You don't hear it? That's a full bottle. That's what I use to treat my yard with right there. That's a full bottle. I'm gonna probably treat my yard again soon. But for some reason, something in the yard, man, is attacking my girl, man. I wouldn't even say nothing attacking her. I think she attacking it. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's mushrooms stuff be growing in the yard. And I remember before we moved to this area where we stand in now, I remember I caught her one time eating some cat poop. So that let me know she's familiar with what cat poop tastes like. So when I'm thinking she's doing it, because there's a lot of cats in the neighborhood, I'm thinking she the only one that's getting a hold of this cat poop. Or she's doing something she ain't got no business doing. As you can see, man, her coat's still beautiful. You can see her coat's still beautiful. You know what I'm saying? She's still beautiful. It's just if you look in her face, that's the reason why I'm keeping my eyes on her, because she's dealing with some type of internal itch or something. And she tried scratching her face. But what she doing is she using to scratch her face, because she can't do what she really want to do with her hands, with her paws. She go outside and rub her face on the ground. That's how she got that scratch like that. You know what I'm saying, in her face. But this the one I was telling y'all that I was treating with that chemical that I just bought. Let me let these bulls in the house so I can show you. And my son Bendo and Chasing. I'm showing you Chasing. I'll let y'all see everybody else. But it's Chasing right here. As y'all can see, man. It's Chasing right here. As y'all can see, man, all my dogs are well taken care of. This is one of her sons right here. This Bando Commando right here. This Bando Commando. That's who I bred with Key Ronan. This is gonna be the father of the pups right here. This Bando Commando right here. But this girl right here is the one that do the most. And I really hate it. You know what I'm saying? I really hate it that I let her, in an early age, join, I let her step out with the pack. This fool right here, he one of my first dogs. You know what I'm saying? This regular pit bull, I didn't have plans on messing with pit bulls no more. But the pit bull that I got was a dog I rescued. I rescued the pit bull. He was just standing in the shack with my Dauphine relative, and they wasn't taking care of the dog. And I stepped in to holler at my cousin because she hadn't seen me since I've been home. And when I went in the house, I just so happened I'm a dog lover and seen the dog, and I'm like, dang, where y'all get that dog from? She like, you want it? You want it, cuz? I'm like, I really, man, I don't know if I want to mess with pit bull this time. Cuz, just give me $20, you can have them. And the dude she was with at that time was like, nah, man, why you gonna get cuz my dog, man? You know what I'm saying? How you know I want to sell my dog? My niece gave me that dog and this, look. And she was like, you don't want that dog. Well, you like, I wanted my dog, but if cuz want the dog, he can give me $20 for him. You know, they trying to get them a hit. So, man, me, seeing how he was living, I went on and gave him $20 for the dog, took the dog, and we started out with the regular pit bull. He wasn't the best of the best. I just felt sorry for him because he had potential. He was a giant little puppy. It just they were staying in a motel and they really wasn't treating him right. So I brought him in. You know what I'm saying? He been a part of my family. And he been doing a great job. He just one of them dogs that's real nervous, man. He just nervous. He always nervous. And that come from them. You know what I'm saying? Whenever I guess he was with them, they used to get on to him too much, I believe, and shook him up a little bit. So when I got him, even though he loved, he still deal with that anxiety sometimes. He deal with anxiety sometimes. And I have to deal with that from time to time when it comes to him letting the mind outside. You know, dogs see things that a lot of people don't see, huh? Y'all know that, right? I don't know if a lot of y'all know that, but dogs see things that you may not see. You know what I'm saying? And that's because they in oneness with the Father. You know what I'm saying? And from time to time, man, that's how I be knowing when evil is around my house. Because normally, when I let him out the cage, he come running up out the cage and jumping in the air and jumping all around the place. And I tell him, bro, chill, bro, calm down, bro. And then some days, you'll know that evil out there because he'll come out and he'll turn back around. I'm like, man, come on, bro. He like, man, shit. He like, you know, he laid on down. Like, I ain't going out there, Dad. I seen something that was over there. And I just be like, man, all right, maybe, you know, later on, he'll come on back out of there. He'll come on out whenever he really got a piss. Sometimes I have to force him out. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I got to force him out. I don't be want to force him out, but I force him out from time to time because I know that he probably got to, you know, urine or something or take him a poop, but it's something outside he's scared of. It's like even when people is out there, like my neighbors or something, they might be they rhyme moors or something. He'll hear that moor. And he ain't trying to go outside with that moor. And then sometimes, you know, we just had a company come through here and bought some piece of land around here. And they had built a new house over there. But in the process of them getting the house together, it was a lot of and all kinds of stuff going on. You could hear it. You know what I'm saying? You could hear it. You know what I'm saying? Because they was over there putting it together. They were getting the house beautiful. I'll show you guys the house one day. Big old house. You know what I'm saying? And it was a lot of activity going on out there. A whole lot of knocking and stuff. He didn't want to go outside. So I had to literally grab him and put him on outside because he was tripping, man. He wasn't trying to go outside, man. You know what I'm saying? And I knowing, you know, from all the restroom breaks he had missed, I know he'd build up some urine, man, and probably got a big turd poking at his little hiney, you know what I'm saying? The little, you know, out his turtle shell, the old poop is trying to come out the turtle shell, and he steady holding and pushing it back in his butt. So I'm like, man, I don't want my dog to be sitting there, you know what I'm saying, building up these turds that end up getting so big in him, and then when it's time for the poop, he gonna be struggling trying to get it out because he been holding it so long. So from time to time, I had to put him on up out of there because if you don't, he'll sit back, man, until he feel at the closest grip. Then he'll come on up out of there. But yeah, man, that dog right there, that regular pit bull was family. He's family, man. I brought him in. He was a rescue. I rescued that boy. They say think big in 2026. No, just 2026, brother. I'm saying just 2026. Just think big in 2026. Nah. I think we need to do that for as long as we exist on this planet. We always should think big, not just for 2026, for 2027, 2028, 2029, 2030, 2000. Yeah. I know where you're going though. I know you mean well. I'm just high side right now, but I'm doing it big. You understand? Be like, yeah, as long as I exist. Father, open now me to open these eyes back up, man, and say, man, you finish out where you left off, man. I'm big. Yo, y'all big now. You don't see me. That line on Wizard of Oz when he was feeling himself, he walking, sticking his chest out. I say, man, come on, man. That's how I be feeling. I be feeling like that line, man, on the Wizard of Oz, man. Whenever, yeah, man, you know, when he feeling himself, every now and then he gets scary in the motherfucker. But that side of him ain't me though. You know what I'm saying? Like for real. Yeah, TV Inc. family, man. Today, man, been a good day. I can't complain. I started full back up on you guys, man, but And I think what I need to start doing, I think if I'm a cut up with you guys, appreciate you. I think sometime whenever I cut up with you guys, I think what I'm gonna start doing is I'm gonna start pulling up. I'm gonna start pulling up and pulling out early, man. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna pull out early, man, and cut up with you guys, and then, maybe, when I get that good gap, you know, towards the night, I'll be able to pull up again. Man, I really, y'all personal opinion, what do y'all want, TB Inc. family? Y'all let me know. Do y'all feel like THEO should bring, I should stretch these videos out a little longer or keep up with what I've been doing and just start coming, pulling up a little more, you know what I'm saying? Or just keep what I got going on going? Because for some reason, I feel like, man, if I'm going to do it like the brother said, man, 2026, do it big, you know what I'm saying? So I just feel like, man, just because I'm doing it big, every year, every minute, every second, every hour, you know what I'm saying? Every month, you know what I'm saying? Every day, every year, you know what I mean? I feel like I want to do it big. I want to do something that some people ain't doing. And there's a lot of people out there, doing it, you know what I'm saying, man? Making it happen. A lot of guys are really are taking off, man, when it comes to the stream and stuff, man. And when it comes, meaning in other words, being a content creator, some people out there successful off this way of life, man. And I just feel like, man, if I'm gonna get in where I fit in, I want to play in every field. You know what I'm saying? I'm fit for every field. So I just feel like, man, I want to try to do what I need to do to get in where I've been in. You know what I'm saying? If I'm gonna be a content creator, I feel like, man, if you guys know what it takes to get out there to want my content in the algorithm more, put me in, man. Do I need to put up more? Hey, leave that bag alone. Shut up. I always think you running something. You gonna make me put you in timeout too, Nala. I always think you running something. I tell everybody to shut up and you still do it. They chasing this bag, TB, fam. I just threw that little empty the bag out. I had bought me 2 bags. We still loaded though. We still pretty good. Man, what it do, family? What it do? Bad habit, what it do, family? We still loaded, man. We ain't lacking no feed right now. We still, we got 2 different brands. We got some in here too. This brand here for certain dogs. Some of my dogs, like Sabi and her son Bando Commando, and they some picky eaters, man. So we end up getting different feed for some of them. That right there that I got inside my little feed trash can. That right there that's in there, man, that's that sport mix, man. But I went back to the basics, man. And the only reason why I went back to the basics is because I didn't really have no reason to be switching my feed up. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times, that's what we do as breeders and as peoples. We have to be able to see this is something that I'm able to hold myself accountable on. You know what I'm saying? Because I know how to face the man in the mirror. Just like a lot of y'all know how to face the man in the mirror or the woman in the mirror or whatever you may be. You know what I'm saying? But we have a habit of when we got something going on that's working, we for some reason we allow something to come over us to make us feel like we need to switch up. And a lot of time it come from us not understanding that, hey man, when you looking at dogs that you around or you looking at yourself every day, you may not look at yourself as being somebody that's very swole and other people saying, man, you big, boy, you been treated bench pressing. In your eyes, you may look at it like, man, I ain't really got it, man. I don't be doing too much of nothing, man. I just do a little bit. In your eyes, you want to say you don't look that big, but if you reflect back on your process or when you first started, you'll begin to say, yeah, I am a little bigger. You know what I'm saying? And you always want to put that love on something. You know what I'm saying? I'm just a little this here. Man, it ain't really this. It's all right. Why we can't never just accept that what we got going on and what we at, man, is something that we can put on a high. Why we should place it on a high? Because you got to remember, it was a process. When you get where you at, when it comes to muscle build, You know what I'm saying? Where people are now seeing that you got signs on you and they crowning you as somebody that's swole or whatever. You have to remember, man, this was a journey. That was a journey for you. You didn't always look like this here. So that's something that you should be carrying, saying, yeah, man, I come a long way. I got my shit together. And even it don't matter what field you in. When it comes to, let's say, for instance, you going to school to be a nurse or something. And when you first started, you was making all C's. And then all of a sudden, towards the end, you start making B's or something. And you finally get your certificate or your degree or whatever. And then somebody tell you, man, I see you, girl. How did you do that, man? What would you with all you did? I know that took a while. Woo, woo. A lot of times women or men be saying, man, I barely passed, though. You know what I'm saying? Really, grace to God, I really barely passed and started saying, man, I worked hard. In the beginning, you know, it started out bumping with me. It was a lot of stuff that, you know, they was asking that I didn't know nothing about, and I had been in the field for a while, but a lot of stuff they were talking about, I didn't remember it in that term. You know what I'm saying? So it was throwing me off. You know what I'm saying? But I made it, though. I did, yeah. It took me some while. Instead of a person being happy and keeping it as a high, they all want to make it like it's not much. Oh, it ain't much. Or like right now, in my wallet, you know, I got a couple of little bills or whatever. You know what I'm saying? This is a lot of money. This is a lot of money. All this here is a lot of money, regardless of what it is. I think I probably about my wallet, probably about got band or something in my wallet. You know what I'm saying? And to somebody, man, that ain't no money, bro. That ain't nothing but $1,000, bro. That ain't no motherfucking money. It is some money. The fuck you mean, nigga? Shut up, nigga. Let me talk, nigga. Let me goddamn be show these people, make these people understand the value of a dollar and reason why it's a lot of goddamn money. It's a lot of goddamn money because it was a lot of time invested in me getting to this money. It's money that's in my wallet, the way I can have it in my wallet and don't have to worry about what I got put up. This took some grinding. It took some system for me to figure out to get to this point to where I can hold 1,000 in my wallet and don't have to worry about fucking what I got already saved up somewhere else. I remember when I was trying to save, I was going on fuck with my saving. I never could get past the save. I couldn't save nothing. So if I reach this point here to where I can hold 1,000 in my wallet and spend it how I want to in my bank account still, it's okay in my savings account without me fucking with it. Man, that's a lot. It took a lot for me to be able to understand that formula, to be able to figure that thing out. You see what I'm saying? It's major, partner. Regardless of your reality saying it's not a lot of money, you understand with that $1,000, what I can do with it? I'm talking about a hustler though. I'm not talking about nobody that's sitting there saying $1,000 ain't a lot of money. But if you had $1,000 and you was on your ass, you wouldn't even know what to do with it. The first thing you'll do is you resort to something that you think is fast, the way to get fast money. You wouldn't know what to do with that $1,000 if it took for you to go invest in something righteous. You would think about fast hustle. See, I know what to do with this $1,000 doing it the right way if I want to do it. You feel what I'm saying? If I want to take my $1,000 and invest in something righteous, I know how to do it. I know how to invest in it and come in, get it and come back with it. I know how to use what I got, meaning go inside the stores and may see a lot of things that I want, but I'm gonna stay in my budget because I understand I got vision. I know if I get this and get this, I can eventually start working and pulling in stuff that I seen that can, help beef up what I got going on. You see what I'm saying? Instead of overwhelming myself when I go in these stores for my $1,000 and then talk myself and saying, nah, I'ma just wait, man. I ain't ready. I gotta have this certain kind of stuff. No, you don't. That's your problem. You in your way. Get out your way. That's what happened a lot of times, my people. We get in our own way and we start categorizing stuff that's a major. You understand that if something gets in someone's hand that's very extraordinary, don't you understand that it's not ordinary and it's not nothing small? It's major when it's on when you got like this Nike shirt. I ain't create this Nike shirt. The man who created this Nike shirt he been around for a long time. But when his Nike shirt is pressing on THEO chest, it's major. Why? Because when I put on for the Nike shirt, you understand me, somebody else bring a shirt that I may like, I'm gonna wear it to where somebody else gonna want to go get this one here. Yeah, it's major. I gave it value, just like you gave Nike value. That's why Nike is so valuable. You know what I'm saying? Because major extraordinary beings put it on. It made it major. Everybody wanted to go get it when you got it, put it on. So that even when somebody gets some money, so even when somebody getting to the money, somebody that started from the bottom, like myself, I started from scratch. Anybody that watch my hustle, pay attention to how I got started, they'll say to yourself, I know I can do it because they know my hustle. They seen my scratch, they seen my process. Go reflect on my videos. When I first started, I had the vision. I knew I had the knowledge. I knew I had the heart. I knew the truth, but I was getting on her. And when I would bring it, I wasn't stage frightened. I just had a habit. When I jump on here, I wouldn't. I was trying to force certain things and trying to do certain things instead of just letting it flow. So from time to time in the beginning, I was stuttering. Yeah, man. I was stuttering. Go reflect on my videos, my people. That's even like last night. Like last night when I be with y'all and I was giving you the understanding about, me making my bed up. Do you know I do that? After my video, I go watch my own videos. And the reason why I'm watching, because I want to study me. I want to see why I'm lacking it. So when I reflect back on my own videos, I say, dang, I was explaining the way I make my bed up to the people. But I feel like the way I was explaining it was real mediocre. And it kind of made it sound like I'm not educated to a certain extent, to a point to where I feel like I should explain it. Even if I'm keeping it simple, I said I should have used the right words to explain certain things, you know what I'm saying, to where it made a little sense. You know what I'm saying? Which it made sense. But to me, I feel like I can do better. So not saying that I discredit that, because that was major. I stood out, worked with what I had going on, came out with what I came out with, let it be, didn't worry about it, you know what I'm saying, until I ended my life. Because at the end of the day, even though my beginning may have started out a little, my end game was the game that made me say, once you start getting your momentum going, once you start getting cranked up, you start turning up, you start going in low, you start dropping in low gear, Theo. You ain't check your workout. So when I'm looking at myself, I'm like, dang, I'm explaining how I make my beds up. But instead of me saying mattress, I should have been saying mattress. I should have said when I laid my sheet on my first sheet on my mattress, I covered it up. I wasn't saying mattress. So that was something that I caught. I said, dang, if I was going to explain my bed, how I make my bed, I should have been saying my mattress. When I come over my bed, yeah, I was supposed to be saying mattress. That was one thing that stood out to me. But then as I continue to watch, I'm watching myself, I'm watching my work, I'm looking at myself, I'm like, okay, I'm hearing you, Theo, I'm understanding you now. And I'm listening to myself. I'm saying to myself, as I'm building, I'm saying to myself, if this was somebody else talking, would this be something I'd be interested in watching? And the more I kept listening, I'm like, yeah, I'll watch this. Yeah, because you own one. You know what I'm saying? I'm making like that ain't even that person that I'm watching. I'm like, man, he own one right there. This serious right there. I'm fucking with this here. I'm digging this here. Yeah, that's true. Nah, for real, for real. And then once I start going so hard and feeling myself, I say, I'm going to shut down on this here. I ain't going to allow this here, you know what I'm saying, to get to. Yeah, man. My people, that's what we got to do. Man, listen, it was an OG told me a while back, right? This to all my men that feel like they got a cheating problem. And it was something that the old school gave to me way back then. At the time, I heard OG, and now, you know what I'm saying? I feel like that's training wheels to a real man, to me. I feel like that's something as a man, if you're a cheater, that's something you need to start doing first. You know what I'm saying? I consider them training wheels. Meaning the OG had told me, he said, man, you know what, man, youngster, man, man, I used to do too much, young brother. He say, man, got a good woman on my side, man. In the beginning, man, I used to be all over the place, youngster. He say, man, I just kept trying to figure out, man, like, God damn, man, what I need to do to get myself together, man. I got a problem. And he said, man, he just, one day, man, he ended up coming to a understanding with himself that made him say, man, you know what? The only way I'm going to be able to wean myself off cheating on my woman, I got to just start keeping my woman around. Now I said, where you going with that, OG? He like, man, I ain't gonna lie to you, man. My brother a little different than me, you know what I'm saying? He like, my brother look straight across the board. He got himself under control, man. I was a little wild, man. He say, man, my brother even said, man, he think that would be a good idea. Man, he say, youngster, man, when I start keeping my woman around, man, and doing more things with my woman, I realized, man, I gradually stopped doing a lot of stuff that I did, and I wasn't afraid to face certain things when it came to sacrificing, man, letting the women know, hey, man, I'm with my woman, man, that's over with. He said in the beginning, man, I didn't even know how to even tell a woman, man, that I got a woman or this ain't going nowhere, woo, woo, woo. So I'm like, damn, OG, that's solid right there. So what I did was in the process of understanding, I'm like, man, I'm gonna try that out. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, at that time, myself, I was battling with, stuff of that nature. So I tried it out myself. But I said to myself, I say, THEO, man, you're a king, man. You ain't gotta have your woman around all the time, man, to hold her down, man, and hold yourself down, man, when you ain't at the highs, man. Let go the training wheels, man. Step out of faith, man. Stand on business, man. You're a strong man. So that's the reason why I had told you about old school. I would consider those like training wheels. Once you realize that you have conquered, you know what I'm saying, not doing nothing other than baby, you know what I'm saying, with baby around, it comes a time where you got to let baby stay out. Let baby stay at the house. See how you behave yourself then. And then when I realized my challenge came back, whenever I tried that, I took the training wheels out and I stepped out on faith. I stepped out, and as soon as I stepped out without my, baby or whatever, man, I end up running across and going to stores and stuff like that. Man, and women looking at me like, because they can tell, you look refreshing. You know what I'm saying? Like a man that's in a relationship, a man that got his stuff together, if he ain't in a relationship and he got his head on his shoulder right, people can see that you look refreshing. You look like them dudes that be fresh out the joint when you come around. When you come out, you look like you fresh out the joint. You probably never been in prison, never committed a crime. You just look real refreshing. You know what I'm saying? People can see it. And, single strong women, man, when I was stepping out, man, was, eyeballing me, man, I looking like, damn, man. You know what I'm saying? And then, man, my test came. Man. Couple of them. And, people approaching me, man, man, you handsome, man. You single? Nah, I ain't single. You married? Yeah, I'm married, man. Dang. I know she happy. Ooh. Whenever I did that, I'm like, dang, my type right there too, man. God dang. But then as I continue to start maturing, I begin to understand that I start building up something within me, man, that made me say, man, boy, THEO, you come a long way. And you got it together now, brother. Boy, you got self-control now, boy. I remember, boy, that's what I'm talking to myself. Looking at myself in the mirror like I'm looking at myself now. I'm looking at myself now. It's like I'm talking to myself when I'm talking to you guys. That's the reason why it's like an alter ego. It's like now where I'm at, I don't have a negative now that I deal with. You know what I'm saying? When I look at myself now, it's like I'm competing with my best self. Like right now, I'm looking at myself as I be with you guys, and I'm looking right at me. You know what I'm saying? If you understand where I'm coming from. When I'm live, my camera is on, but I'm seeing myself too. So when I'm talking to myself, that's the reason why I'm moving a certain kind of way. I'm competing with myself. When I come to my build, I want to come a certain kind of way. I look at myself, I want to look at myself a certain way. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm representing me. Like me is representing me. Meaning me behind the camera, you know what I'm saying? And in front of the camera, man, we just, we in competition with each other, man. I'm competing with myself, you know what I'm saying? And it's one of those good competes, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm not competing with nobody else. When I'm competing with myself, it's a good compete because myself ain't gonna tell myself that I ain't got it going on. And even if it's going on like that, it's not affecting nobody but me. See, a lot of people say this, man, man, we just gonna compete, bro. This is a good competition. This is like a good, like we competing, bro. This is one of them good ones, bro. This ain't nothing bad right here. We're gonna go on her, man. When I go on her in the studio, let's just speak about music. We're gonna go on the studio, man. You better come with your best shit. I'm gonna write you. I'm gonna motherfucker, goddamn, I'm gonna eat you off the track. Woo, woo, woo. You have to remember, that's not good. Man, it's good. And we're gonna speak about the football field. You in the football field with somebody that run fast or something. He hit hard, you hit hard, and he telling you, man, when we get in that ring, man, you already know what time. I'm gonna knock your head up, helmet out. What? You can't stand in front of me. This and this here. Woo, woo, woo. Instead of you saying, man, we just gonna be great, man. We great, brother. We're gonna bring our best work to the field, man, and we do with our best. We both great, brother. Let's just be great. Instead of you doing that, you telling the brother this and this here, woo, woo, what you gonna do? And then all of a sudden you get in that ring, and then what you said you were gonna do to that brother, he run you over there, step out on you like this here. The coach hit the whistle. Start over. Every time you start to think you notice he walks just clicks on your helmet, on your chest, and all this here, you go again. You think in your head, you think you got wrapped up. He come across again. Oh, step on you again. Then somebody else run. And then all of a sudden, the dude that you said, the dude was telling you that we're gonna be a good competition. You ain't gonna be nothing. You ain't gonna be tripping. You start seeing that he start feeling some type of way about you. Because coach start putting you in the game. You first string. He's second now. Or if he is in there with you, you know what I'm saying? He ain't getting that rock like you. Even though he a part of the team, he just envies something about you. Later on, it just depends. He may, sometimes they just learn how to accept, and accept that the brother just great at what he do. You know what I'm saying? I can't beat his game. He good in that field. We both good. And some people know how to accept later on. Some people don't. And then, it'd be something they envy and it become like they say envious. They like a lot of people say it's a good envy and a bad envy. Ain't no such thing. Whoever said that, tell them, THEO, tell them, let them know THEO said ain't no good and bad envy, man. Ain't no good and bad envy. Yeah, it is, bro. You can envy somebody, you know what I'm saying? You just want that for yourself, what you have for them. Okay. What about you? You want for yourself what you see with for somebody else, right? So you tell me, let's say for instance, you don't get what you see fit for them. You see what's fit for them. You don't get what's fit for them because the father say that's fit for them. And the father say, I want this here for you. Is you still gonna be able to accept when the father say that that's not what I want for you, I want this here for you? Is you still gonna tell the father he don't know best? You gonna tell the father you gonna tell the father that he don't know what's fit for you? Because when you get so wrapped up in somebody else's gift, or get so wrapped up in what somebody else got going on, you eventually start trying to line up with everything they got going on, and it don't feel original. It don't feel like something that represents you wholeheartedly. You know what I'm saying? It don't represent you to the T. See, my thing, I used to be like that too. Used to look at the good and bad in me. If I see somebody doing something good, man, that's nice. I like that. That's what's up. But I see that's fit for you. That's fit for you too, though. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie to you though. That's just how people do. And people get out their body when they do this shit too. Some people get mad. Somebody may like, that's a nice car, but I wouldn't have put the rims on it. Man, my shit nice, bro. What you mean? I wouldn't have put the rims on the rims ugly on them. Oh man, you hate. Man, you hate. How is the brother hating? Because he's saying the car is nice, but he wouldn't have put the rims on them. And he was like, "Why? Wait, what's wrong with it? They ugly. I don't like them kind. I wouldn't put them kind of rims on that BMW like that. Them they don't fit me. Like if you like it, it's on you. But I'm saying if it was me,
Oh, you all hate that. Nigga, no hate. He never be hating. The man is not hating. He just have his reality of what he like his shit to sit like if he had to be on W. And you know you like what you eat with that on me. Because it show you what it sound like to me when somebody you dealing with somebody and you get them your personal opinion of how you feel about something that they may have and you may not got it. And you saying that the wheels, the rims on the car may be ugly or the car may be ugly. The first thing that somebody may think is that he hating, you hating. So that means that you didn't even accept, you can't even accept somebody give you the understanding that, hey, I don't like it. If you like it, it's cool, but that ain't my flavor. I might give me a Cadillac. Oh man, you ain't no motherfucking Cadillac ain't really shit, nigga. Ain't no Cadillac fuck with no BMW. How you gonna tell somebody what's not fucking with something if he really like a Cadillac over a BMW? If he feel like the Cadillac look better than BMW, he can say they look better than BMW. You see what I'm saying? Hands down. So what I'm getting at is a lot of people don't be understanding. They don't be understanding that. Say how you handle depression. How do you handle depression? Want me to tell you how you handle it? Clear your mind. What you're depressed about. Ain't no need if you depressed about something and you knowing whatever you depressed about is not gonna meet your needs over time, and you still feed into it, and you still holding on to it, then you setting yourself up for whatever comes with feeding into that state of mind that may have you out of your body. So the best way to deal with depression is clear your mind, let it go. If it's something that you dealing with, maybe a loss of a loved one, maybe going to bankruptcy or anything, face that problem, cry, say what you gotta say, let it go. Stop holding on to it. If it happened, say for instance you lost somebody, they gone. Hey, we all understand it, man. We cherish the people we love. And a lot of times, let me tell you the reason why some people cry and don't know how to let go of them loved ones and let them people live through them and in their heart and just keep the memories and hold on to them. Let me tell you why a lot of people keep crying. And I always say, man, I miss my man. Man, I miss this. You want me to tell you the reason why? Because they knew they didn't really cherish. They didn't really cherish that person like that. Some of the people don't even really cherish. Them people that they lost, them people probably used to tell them, man, you come see your granny. I ain't seen you in a month, boy. Come on and see me. I ain't seen you in 2 weeks, boy. Come and see me. Oh, when you gonna do this? And probably stole from her and doing all kinds of stuff and never said their goodbyes or I'm sorry, this and this here. Because they were trying to pick the perfect time. That's what we always say. I'm gonna wait till the perfect time. I know the time. I know the perfect. And guess what happened? Sometimes that time you was waiting on, you may not even ever make it, because you may be taken out. Or somebody that you really love, you probably say, man, when I get myself together, then I could be able to pull it up on my granny or my mama like I want to, but I'll be able to do what I said I wanted to do for them, because I promised this to them, and I told them about a year, this year, I will have everything that this year, and then they're lined up. Now it's 2000, that year that you say you gonna buy them houses and you ain't never bring them to them. You ain't got the money for the house, so you don't want to face it because you dealing with something then, and then all of a sudden you lose them loved ones, and then now all of a sudden you're like, God damn, I didn't get to say my goodbyes and this and this. I'm not saying that's always the case, but I'm saying a lot of times that be the case. Sometimes it's why a lot of people can't let go because they didn't get to say their goodbyes. Do you understand? Whenever I end up signing for my bid and got that 20 stretch, I got 20 years for possession. So when I got the 20 years for possession, whenever I signed for my time, I didn't want to take the 20 years. I caught a dope case. I wasn't feeling like what I got caught with was worth 20 years of my life. They were offering me 30. So I didn't feel like none of that was worth my time. Man, I'm not gonna say, man, come on, man. There's people out there molesting kids and all kinds of stuff. All weird, wicked stuff going on. You tell me you gonna give me 20 or 30 years for me trying to survive, take care of my family, and the person I'm serving, this person is either gonna steal by and go get it for somebody. I'm just trying to feed my family. So you gonna give me 30, 20 years for me trying to feed my family? And that's what happened. So I was willing to take them to the book. I was willing to take them to the box. The woman that raised me, huh? Very strong woman. She like She like a pit bull. You know how when pit bulls are hurt or they going through something, you really never know it. Because they always want to look strong in front of you. That's how my granny was. You'll never know she was sick. Even when she dealing with stomach pains, and normally people show, she wouldn't never let nobody see them stomach pains. She'll deal with them silent. When she was on the oxygen machine, her lungs weren't strong. She had to have that oxygen machine. She couldn't breathe without it. She ain't never tell nobody, get nobody a lot of details on how that thing worked, on what she was dealing with her lungs and stuff like that. The father knew it though. So what I'm getting at is, whenever I finally reached the point where I got the people down to 20 years, I still was gonna fight them. You know what my grandmother told me? Don't go playing with them people. You know your brother just signed for 40 hang for murder. You know they wanted you. They want to take you down. They want to give you that charge. Even though you didn't do nothing, they wanted you to have that charge. Why? Because you have a background. They want to give you that charge. So don't go in there playing with them people, son. Even though you go in there playing, take them, try and get out that time, you may give it back. But you may be down in the system, I don't know how long before you give it back. Go on and take what they offer you. They went down, go on and take what they can. I took that. Guess what happened? I took my time, went on and got booked in. I'm in the county now. I'm on the phone with it. Everything seemed, I'm talking about golden. Everything seemed like everything is all good. Remember I told you, my grandmother, you never know this is what was going on with her. I called her. My significant other, I called my, my girl at the time. She shot to my grandmother's house to let me talk to her. You know what I'm saying? So they at the house, they got bad reception in that area where my grandmother was staying at or whatever. And I'm on the phone. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking to her. We talking, we laughing and getting, I let my grandmother take my time. And this is another thing my grandmother said that last little bit before the phone hung up on us. She was like, you go down there and do your time. And when you go down there to do your time, don't worry about nobody out here. Not your kids, not your girls, none of that. You know what I mean? She ain't saying in a sense like be hateful or cold to nobody. She just said don't let what's going on in this world distract you from focusing on what you need to get together. Get yourself together. Then you could come home and clean up what you couldn't get together because you wasn't now present. Get you together first. Guess what happened? A little bit we going on, I accept that, we talking or whatever. Click. Hey, when the phone hung up, I steady call back. All of a sudden I called my girl. She ended up answering the phone. I had to leave the phone. I had a bad reception. I had to go to such and such work at this such and such time. Woo, woo. Tell me why 2 days later, after that phone call, because I didn't even get to say I love her. Like 2 days later, I heard about my grandmother in the hospital. Ain't nobody really telling me nothing. She shut down on me. She shut down on me. I ain't even get to say my goodbye. I ain't get to say I love her. You know what I'm saying? I ain't get to say none of that. There's somebody that raised me from sister. I'm talking about yeehaw. I'm talking about no other mama like this mama. This ain't even my birth mother. My birth mother don't even love me as strong as she loved me. My birth mother don't know nothing about me. She know everything about me. I can come in her house. She know everything about me from the way I'm gonna think, way I'm gonna say something, the way I move, this and this here. She already know he must be hungry or he must need this here. That's because she put in that time. I was her heart. So at the end of the day, what I'm getting at is this. When I lost her, it crushed me. I was ready to shut down. Good that the Father had one of he had one of his creations down with me that I was dealing with in that tank that I was in for that ship. I caught the bluebird, and they shot me to prison. I was ready to go. I'm already shut down already. When they said 20 years, I said, fuck it, I'm gonna take this one into the door. We're gonna pull this one here all the way to the door. I'm gonna rock and roll this whole time. We're gonna get this cracking. We're gonna start punching in here on regular. This is how I'm gonna deal with my pain. This was depression that I was dealing with. This is stuff that I was already dealing with already. When I signed for the time, I'm like, okay, you know what I mean? I got 20 years, so it's a dope case. You know, we're in the state of Texas. I'm gonna go down there and do probably about 2.5 years, and I'm back home. I'm on that 20. I'm gonna come home with a lot of parole, but I'll be back home in 2-3 years. You know what I'm saying? That's what was in my head. So when I lost my granny, so him, the dude that was there that I was talking to was sitting there with me. Brother was like, man, he seen me. Man, I didn't get up for child, no nothing. No coming. I had my routine and went off. I started out pushing that floor a lot. I was working out every day. I said to myself, I'm gonna get my body right. You know what I'm saying? If I work on getting my body right when I get down here and get into school and stuff and start going to college and something, start working on this here too next. So I started working on my body first. So dude tell me when he seen me not getting up, man, he like, man, bro, get up out of there. You been asleep, bro, down there all day. Bro, get up, bro. You tripping, bro. What's good, bro? Because I hadn't told nobody nothing. So I tell brother, man, what's going on with me? Brother say, man, come on, bro. He say, man, I lost loved one too special to me too, bro. I understand your pain, bro. He say, bro, she will want you to fight, bro. You know that, bro. Come on, man. Don't shut down on her, brother. You shut down on her. You don't think if you shut down on her, she ain't gonna feel that while she up there? She gonna feel it, man. It's gonna shake up a little bit. She ain't gonna be feeling none of that, bro. Shake up out of her. That brother said that them words so profound, man. Them words kind of like pierced my heart, man. I shook back. I shook it up off of me. You remember I was telling y'all yesterday, right? That when you die, you get to witness everything. When you die, you come out of your shell and you be standing looking at everything around your shell. Even if you finally got caught up in a shooting nobody know about and you've been dead somewhere, you come up out of that shell and you be confused because you don't know what's going on. You see your body, but you try to make sense out of everything because you still living. See, a lot of people don't understand that if you ever seen that movie with Whoopi Goldberg, I don't know, I forgot the name of that movie with Whoopi Goldberg. It's with the ghosts and stuff. How everything happened in that movie, that is real life. Do you understand that the Father was talking to me, you, and all his creations when he gave whoever he gave that vision or gave that insight to, hey, son, that right there let me know you won't be going outside with nobody else, my boy. Because you must be going out there and want to eat on the stuff that everybody else eat too. You won't be going out with nobody else. But that was like insight. Somebody got insight, divine insight. That's what happened when you see movies. It's like one of those movies that you really, like every movie that you watch, Ghost. You're right, brother, it's Ghost, the movie Ghost. That's real life. That's how life happened for real. Oh man, THEO, how you know? You just like me. There we go. We got people think they know every motherfucker. Shut up, nigga. You always think you talk. You want to talk, out-talk everybody. Every time somebody trying to give you some truth, it always takes somebody that think they know it all. See, it's two kind of people that I know that exist on this planet. It's those who know a whole lot about a little bit, and those who know a little bit about a whole lot. And you are the one that know a whole lot about a little bit. Because all you doing is every time the Father choose and people that he want to work through to give the message, you always be the one that come through cutting them off, saying something. Oh, there you go, it's prison talk. Oh, this and this here. You don't even know what you talking about. You so smart for yourself that you sound dumb sometimes. And you very extraordinary and you're smart. So let me kick it and sit back. See, fasten your belt. I'm gonna give it to you raw and uncut, man. No chase, man. No laces. It ain't laced up. It ain't gonna be on a chase. I ain't gonna use all these old big extraordinary intellectual words that's gonna have you want to go to the dictionary and wonder what I'm talking about. I ain't putting you on no chase. You getting this here raw. Get it to you right. You understand me? Back to what I was saying. All that the Father that we be witnessing in movies, stuff that we witness in movies, ain't not one movie, ain't not one cartoon, no nothing. Regardless if you were to say, oh man, this is a fiction movie. Oh no, this is a non-fiction movie. Keep thinking that. Keep thinking that. If you honestly think that stuff that exists under the sun and the moon is existing and don't have something that's very, 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 very personal attached to it, then keep living like you've been living and keep thinking that. All the stuff that you probably been saying all your life, oh man, that ain't true, man. That ain't sincere. I don't believe, man. That ain't real. This and this. Keep thinking that. A lot of people looked at the movie, looked at The Matrix. A lot of people looked at that movie as a movie that just good movies. It's not if that can happen in real life, if that was real life. Now you got people saying, using that as a metaphor when they speak in bars or something, they speak about the Matrix and this and this. That's real life. Avatar, have you watched Avatar? It may look like a cartoon, don't it? If you pay attention to the movie, it's something that's laying in the car part of that movie. Go back to the cartoons. When you're watching cartoons as a kid, do you understand? A lot of people say, man, I ain't gonna let my kid keep watching no movie. All they doing is like Charlie Brown. Do you understand that the father understood that it's a process? He understands there's levels. He understands that as a child, as a young baby that can't really talk, what gets their attention and keep their focus on that cartoon is the noise. Talking, baby's not too engaged. They're not too inclined towards the talking because they don't really understand the talking as much. But the little noise is the reason why when you get toys and you go buy your baby toys and stuff and they playing with that thing, those little toys hold that baby attention way more than you talking to them. Yeah, the baby gonna, be open to you talking to him, but it seems like the little noise and music playing and little this here, bells binging and this here, it hits a little different with a child. It hits a little different than you talking to him. You want me to tell you the reason why? The father knew what he was doing. The father understood that those little sounds right there is the process. That's something I want my creation to know first. The sounds. You know what I'm saying? Get them familiar with the sounds. He gonna start learning how to talk. I want him to get familiar with this here first. And that's them little. You want me to tell you the reason why? You probably didn't remember that sound. Yeah, what's up now? That was in Buzz Bunny, that sound right there. But you want me to tell you something? In a lot of broken homes, a lot of parents that's all over the place, and they doing too much. Do you understand that's where they place their kids at majority of the time? And guess what gets them? Because the father's understanding his creation is out of whack right now. And they ain't too focused on raising their children or their upbringing on their children. So what the father do is, the mother just one day when everything is cool, may cut some on. That person that cut some on, not understanding that the father's in charge when they cut it on. When they cut it on, they like, man, she really like that. Oh, he really like that. So guess what the parents do that's all over the place? They don't have a clear mind, emotions all out of whack, this and this here. Guess what they do? When all that's going on, they sit that baby right on that. And guess what? Guess what's going on? And all that, bitch, I told you this, all the fighting and all that man is going on. The baby ain't paying none of that no mind. The baby on the stuck on the child. Let me tell you the reason why. Father don't play about his creations. And his precious one, they innocent. He understands his creation. The parents may be going through what they're going through. So he had to have something to keep the baby, you know what I'm saying, distracted from that. Because he understands what can happen to that baby in a process when the mothers and fathers might not understand. Because this will happen a lot of times. A lot of mothers and fathers, be saying this. My baby don't understand none of that, yo. The Father knows his creation. You may be saying that baby don't understand that. That's why they ain't gonna remember that. When they just say, you don't know what that baby gonna remember. You don't know if this is a chosen child that the Father just blessed you with. You don't know if this is somebody by the name of Mary that came from the been here before. Or you don't know if this is King David. You don't know if this is who, you don't know who is in this baby. Regardless if this baby is in this place in this shell, it may not understand who they is right now. That's who probably be in that shell. And that baby that you just gave birth to, that's a gift. And your distraction got you all over the place. The Father protecting that child, regardless of what goes on. Man, Theo, where you going, man? You been it, bro. You be on some deep shit. We be on some deep shit, don't we? Because the same stuff I talk about, you talk about. You're just afraid to talk about it among certain people because you know this kind of information is make people say, man, here we go with another preacher. Here this here. Man, I might care about what you think and here he go is this and this here. Yeah, all that what you talking about is irrelevant. You don't understand what's going on in the world. That's why you saying here go another preacher. This don't sound nothing like a preacher. The preacher only read from the Bible, don't he? That's where he come from all the time, huh? Don't he? When he go, he want to bag everything he go with the Father's word. Don't even know he just good at reading the Father's word and quoting certain scriptures he done learned and this here, make it sound like he really liked it. And put certain stuff together and he think he got it figured out. Not looking down on the brother. It's just saying at the end of the day, if you in the Father's home, his place of worship, you don't always have to come from the Bible when you represent the Father. The Father wants you to use the Bible as a crutch to make the people understand that he truly exists. And he wants you to understand that you know the difference between the truth and whatever's in there that you know is not in line with the truth. He know that. He know you know that. So when you go on and teaching the people the word, you use some of the word to let the people know that you heard to represent the Father. But you also gonna use real life. Majority of the time you preach it. You're not gonna keep going to the Bible. Because do you understand that the Bible is a lot of things people are discrediting. Nobody want to hear no Bible some of the time. Nobody want to hear the Bible. Nobody want to hear your Quran, your holy Qurans. No, nobody want to hear none of these books now. They read them still. But a lot of people feeling like, man, these books, a lot of people hide behind these books. A lot of people this and this here, and it's making people don't even want to read the book. They say this is what they starting to say now. I believe in God. I don't need to read that. I know God. I know him and he know me. That's what they telling you now. They ain't trying all that book you pushing. They already knowing there's too much going on with it, and they don't want nothing to mess with their spirit. When they read it, they want to read it to where they ain't got to worry about whenever you run across something that you know is not in line with the Father's word. They don't want to have to worry about you coming through saying, oh, as if you don't want this here, the Father, this here. You just got this here. You know the truth. That's what happens a lot of time when you talking to somebody about the book. The moment you reach a point and you say this ain't the truth. Man, how you gonna say that, though, man? How you gonna say, whoa? Don't you understand that parables talk to special peoples? You know that, right? A lot of people can run into parables and keep hearing them talk and don't even know, understand nothing about it. You know, them parables, you know, that's like a special language. You know that, right? It activates certain creations. When they hear it, it's like they've been trained, like they trying to fight. It's like they go straight when that parable runs to certain creations that takes out the time to read the Father's word, and they run across it because the Father know what he's doing, and they run across it and certain things. It's like they just like that came on, they just turn to something else. Man, I'm familiar with that book there. Man, let me see that book. That's what goes on. So what I'm saying is, when it comes to speaking the gospel, when it comes to speaking about the Father, you have to use knowledge, wisdom, and understanding to reach the people with. That's how you reach them. Because when you start pointing out the signs, when you start making them people understand that you experience these things, this is how I know the Father is real. This and this. This is that reason why they tell you all the time, man. Boy, them testimonies, they hit a little different. When you hear somebody's testimony, you getting it now. Testimony make you stop, make you start listening. Let me tell you the reason why. Because somebody lived to tell their testimony, that means they survived some of the worst times ever. If that don't tell you that them people are special, then I don't know what special is. If that don't tell you that the Father been placing hands on you and been with you this long for a reason, yeah, serious. But you know, man, like I was saying, man, back to what I was saying about the past and the people passing away with your loved ones, man. Cause I can go on. I be man. I know the truth, my people. The Father chose me. I understand who I am, and I'm just leave it at that. But when you pass away, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? You come about your body, and you witness certain things, and witness who wasn't for you, and you witness who was for you. And then the Father take you through that whole strip a lot of stuff that you don't need to know no more, and keep the stuff that mean well to you, and grant your wishes. Whoever you may want to watch, as long as you accept. I told y'all this here yesterday. But the whole reason why I got to that is because I was saying about how, certain people allow themselves to be governed or distracted by other people's gifts and other people's this. We all gifted, man. The Father has something for us all. Even though you may see your brother with something that you nice, that get called an envy. They say there's good envy and bad envy. That's what we was talking about. That's how we got all over there. Yeah, I'm here. I'm here with you. Ain't no good and bad envy, man. Ain't no good and bad envy, man. Ain't no good and bad envy, man. That's something that we put in our head. Because at the end of the day, if I like some of my brothers, I'm not going to be mad because he got it. Even if I want it for myself, I wouldn't call that envy in my brother. I wouldn't call that no good envy. I just call that as something I like as well. I like what you like, bro. I like that too. I'm going to give me one too. I like that, bro. And you holding the wheel, bro. I'm going to take care of mine just like you take care of yours. You be taking care of yours, boy. Can't wait to get mine. I ain't gonna be looking at seeing the brother with it. Man, bro, you ain't gonna boy, I wonder how you get that. Man, boy, you wrong people be getting something doing subliminal man. Wrong people be getting blessed. This how you gonna say the wrong people be getting blessed? So you know who's supposed to get blessed and who don't supposed to get blessed, huh? You have to remember, we all, regardless of what light you in, you can be in the dark, you can be in the light. You still the Father's creation. So whatever person that may get whatever they got from Satan or got from anyone, you still belong to the Father. And the Father know that you sold your soul to get it from Satan. Guess what happened? Yeah, he feels some type of way about that, but you think he gonna take you out behind that? He understand what you finna learn when you take that from Satan. You either can accept the truth once he start putting you through what he putting you through, with that stuff you got through with Satan, because when you get your gift from Satan, it looks good. But it's a lot for to come with it. You don't know it, but it's a lot for to come with it. Get what the Father do. Whenever you accept your gift from Satan, do what he do. He sit and watch you the whole time. He sit and watch you. The whole use of creation. But what he do is, he had his hands on it. Now, since you think you got to figure it out, get what he do. Oh, you got to figure it out, you don't need me? That's when you accept the Satan. See how long that lasts. Just know, if you end up dying or anything happen and you don't clear your heart and your mind out, whenever you shut down, when you come here and your mind ain't clear, you're going to go to one place first. You're going to go to recession. I'm going to talk to you on your process of going down. If you still got that demon, that evil on you when you go down, I'm going to send you down there with it, but you're going to be cursed though. You're going to have horns, you may be a human with a pig nose, maybe a human with horns, maybe a human with a horse body, walk like this, all kinds of stuff going on. That's what the Father does. If you want to look good, come back where you belong. But if you want to play, I'm going to make you look like something you don't want to look like. That's what goes on. When you hear about all those stories about trolls that people done seen, humans with horse bodies and human body, do you know them curses? Them are demons. Them been cursed. Yeah. A lot of that's going on. Yeah, that's not going on. It's not going on. Yeah. It's the truth, yo. Oh, you don't know what you're talking about. I know. I'm just talking, because that's my job, is to deliver the message, not try to convince you with the message. If you want to accept it, it's on you. If you don't, you have a choice. I'm not the one to tell you what to do. I'm here to just bring you the message. And I'm pointing out the truth. And I'm bringing you truth that you know don't all come from this planet. The truth I'm bringing you is divine insight. So it's up to you. You can accept it, or you can think THEO be coming here. Man, you look just like me, man. You ain't nobody special, this, yeah. Yeah, I know it. When the time comes, you headed that way, and you see me, you're not going to be able to say, oh, I know now, I'm sorry, I'm ready to get it right. Yeah, you is. You're going to come back home to get it right. Yeah. I got another place for you whenever it's time. I may send you back as a ladybug next time. May send you back as a cockroach or something next time. May send you back as a dolphin or something. Or I may send you to another planet. You never know what the Father got in store. Never know. But like I was saying, yeah, man, we got to get to. We got to shake up out of that. Got to shake out of that states of mind, placing a good and placing a good on a negative. See, the negative and positive. Let me tell you, the good that comes with negative, that was to make people mistake a negative for a good, is when they learn from it. It's still a negative, you know that, right? Yeah, you fucked up. That's fucked up. Yeah, you fucked up. Yeah, you learned a lot. Yeah, it's good and you seen, but it's still gonna be a negative though. You try to do that again and don't use the information that you got from what you went through, guess what you're gonna go through? What you went through again. And it's gonna show you that it's a negative. It's gonna show you it's a negative. Just like me. I can say, man, I went to prison for this, man. If it wasn't for prison, I would have never reached this point. You're right. But if I choose to continue to go back to living like I used to be, guess where I will be headed again? To prison. It's just like how I got that time when I lost my loved one and thought I was gonna come home in 2 years. That's what they told me. They say, man, you get this, it's non-ag sentence right here. This the state. You ain't gotta do 85% of the time like the feds. Like 87, I think it's something like that. 87, 85, something like that. The feds, it goes something like that. I ain't went that route. I heard a lot of Fed talk about a lot of Fed. I know more state. I've been state. I heard a lot of Fed talk. How much time you do? I thought it was. They believe 85%. But yeah, I was told, man, with the state time, man, you ain't gonna do all that. You gonna come home with parole. Gonna have a nice stretch of parole. You gonna be home by 2 years on that 20. Guess what happened? When I made it to the diagnostic unit and they gave me my paperwork, with the 20 on them. Guess what it had? At this time, I had went down 2014, huh? Guess what my paper had on it? It had 20 years when I started and when it's going to end. 2032. Man, I didn't see nothing else. I didn't see no short term, long terms. All I seen was the long term. I didn't see nothing about no short term. I was finna cut up. Man, I went to college for to start writing people and everything, man. You might well go on and live your life, man. Man, I don't expect you to ride me long. I'm gone, man. I'm gonna be here for a long time, man. It's 2014 at that time. My paperwork say 2032. So I'm not gonna hold nobody. Even if you love me like this here, man, I ain't gonna hold you up. You stick around, man. I appreciate it, man. I understand you gotta live your life too, man. If you wanna hold on with me, man, it's a blessing, man. Thank you, Father. But I had counted myself out. It just so happened my head went down. I'm walking back, man, to the unit after going to where I need to go. Walking back to the door, and they had me stationed before I go to my ID unit. And I was telling, man, I fuck it, bro. I'm for going to wreck, bro. Fuck it. I'm gonna be here for a while. I might well go and make this home and cut up, bro. And by the time it's time for me to, get right, man, you know what I'm saying? I come back. All of a sudden, I get in there. Dude, like, man, what's going on? You get your paperwork? I'm like, yeah, man. These motherfuckers saying I'm gonna be here all the way 2032. What? Let me see your paper, youngster. I'm looking. He looking. Man, you ain't gonna be here on 2032, bro. You got a short term, bro. Like, what you mean short term? Man, they said, man, you doing your good time, you know what I'm saying? You do good and do what you need to do, you'll be home by 2020 something. I'm like, okay. But if you do good, that short way and that long way change, give you 2 for 1 on that there, that too. So it's showing right now, if you do good, you set for right now 2020 something. You know what I'm saying? You do good, that 2020 can turn 2019 or 2018. I'm like, damn, boy, boy, I sure appreciate you, boy. Boy, my heart dropped. I'm gonna start calling. Hey, man, y'all cancel that, baby. Hey, don't go nowhere now. Y'all chill here, chill. We good. Yeah, we good. We all right. I'll be home. Yeah. We good. I put my chest back out. Fuck it. Got my chest back on now. I ain't head up. Guess what happened? Guess who time I was on? I was on the father time. Oh, that can't tell you nothing. You my creation. I put you here. Yeah, what that paper say, forget about that. See, yeah, I might want you to make if I want you to sit there at 2032, then what you gonna sit till they get you right. Remember, I had a possession case, dope charge, non-ag sentence. Guess where I went? All the rock and roll units. I went to all the rock and roll units. Oh yeah, places where some don't survive and stand a chance. Bite. Getting flighted off the unit, getting booted, all kinds of stuff going on to you on the low. Even though the presence facilities is not the same attention no more, it didn't even got a little more level there. A little bit. A lot now they got these little pads and stuff they got going on in prison. They letting them wear their own new tennis shoes and all this shit going on now too, though. It wasn't going on when I was there. Even though a lot of the stuff that used to go on back in the 80s and 90s wasn't as high no more, but it was modern. It was modern. You know what I'm saying? It was still going on, but it was like one of those things where it's up under the radar type of stuff. And if you squeal, you may get squealed right on the flight, off the unit behind you telling on somebody behind this here, because somebody else may be feeling some type of way about it, because they may got them a boy girl. Yeah. And you draw heat on that, we still gonna get you up off of here. We don't care about you telling them. Even though you done got my partner gone, we gonna go and flight you off anyway. And they're gonna use some of the crash dummies to do that. So the crash dummies gonna do what they do. They ain't tripping. I get paid. I just got me a whole ounce of case 2 for this year. I don't care. I got 100 years, man. I don't care about none of that. That's what happens. But I went to all these rock and roll unit. And guess what happened? I had my chest back out when the old school tell me what he told me. Guess what happened? I now pulled half of that sentence to the door. You know that, right? And I was doing what was right. Yeah, I scratched a couple of times. Yeah, I did. But then them was under the radars. Them one times I done got caught and got rolled up about. So I was working clean. So it shouldn't have been no reason why I was still here. Get what the father's saying. I'm watching you. Nah, you ain't ready. Set off over there. Nah, you ain't ready. Set off again. Oh, he's getting a little ready. Set him off again. Not ready. Set off. That's what was happening. Guess what happened? When the father found that I was ready. Guess what I did then? I stopped worrying about parole. I stopped worrying about this and that. I started focusing on me. Because the father was speaking to me through my grandmother when she told me, get yourself together. So the moment when I took out the time, you start getting me together. I started. But I still had a little stuff that I think I was slick doing. Once I started getting it together, the father said, okay now. He cool. I think I may get him on this one here, but I got a test for him. He's be on his unit with his brother. He my son, I know him. He got the same emotions like me. Let me see what his emotions do. Because I know his brother is addicted to greed. His brother been on the unit, surviving, running the unit off these packs and this and this. Yeah, he addicted to greed. He love his brother. But let's see if he still got that king mentality. That king that lies in his heart. The king that understands that when you make a decision, you don't make a decision that only benefits one. You make a decision that benefits a nation. What I did was I made a decision that was only going to benefit one and hurt the nation. That's not how a king moves. A king is a leader. When he make decisions, he don't only make decisions that's going to benefit the one he want to help. He make the decision that's going to benefit everyone for that one he helped. But since I was so emotional attached to my brother and knowing what he's doing, I feel like in my brother, man, I do anything for my brother. He'll do the same for me. Not understanding that I benefit my brother more in the free world, not in prison. So when my brother pulled up on me, shout out, when brother pulled up on me, my brother didn't know that Satan was working on him. When he pulled up on me, hey bro, call this number for me. My brother on the unit where he using jacks. You don't know what a jack is? Figure it out. He don't know. He don't need the phone on the unit. He don't need the blue phone that they got in day rooms and this and this. He already, behind. You know what I'm saying? But at this time, he was in a situation where he really didn't have much freedom because he was in medium custody. I was in the population, man, and having my way and this year. He just so happened pulled up on me, because his little situation, man, got the number approved for me to call her number too, just in case I need to call another number or something, that I didn't have on my call, my call list, he knew his little situation with calling anybody for me, because she got it figured out or whatever. So they ended up programming the number to my phone, and me thinking that I know code talk and I got it all figured out. And man, you gotta remember, I'm almost at this time down to 6+ in. I'm 6 years or 5-something years in. Everything that I used to talk about, all the rats done told that game. They done already gave all them codes up. Them codes, I'm in 14. I'm speaking of 14 codes. It's 2022. I'm still talking about 14 codes. You see what I'm saying? I mean, I'm gonna talk about. I take that back. It was 2019. I'm take that back. I'll pop about 5 years later. They gonna pop about 2019. I was in 14. We 5 years ago. We 14. We 2018. People that start changing their little slogans in the streets up and cold talks. I get right on her with this 2014 gang because I wasn't even worried about no crime and this and this. Yeah, I was getting $200 almost every month on my books. I was getting like 5 or 6 JPays every week on the regular. I was even getting polygraph tests and everything to prove loyalties and all this shit to me going on. So I ain't worried about not committing not one crime in the system. For what? Get on the phone as long as I want to. I'm gonna call you right back, man. I'm gonna call 5 or 6 calls and money on my books and commissary galore. Yeah, for what? What I need to commit a crime? I got it good. Shit. All I gotta do is wipe my ass, keep my, my bald head, man, clean and keep that chest back, man, and get feed the brain and get myself together, man. I ain't gotta worry about no stress. Man, I get right on that motherfucking phone. That blue phone. They call it blue phone. I jump right up on them. Hey, look out, sister. Give me a size such and such, a size this here. Then when I'm saying size, I'm saying the number, size shoes. Give me a size 12. Give me a size 8. Size we gotta do. We gotta put some more shoes in the store. Bro said it ran down or whatever. I'm not even understanding that. Bro and sister-in-law at this time is hot already. They already on her line from a lot of people that's on the K2 shaking and going through all that. So they building up a case. They building a case. Hey, what's up, brother? All right. Yeah. So they building the case, right? I'm not even knowing it. I get on these phones, tell me why I had just seen parole. The lawyer, my parole lawyer said, now you got enough time, you shouldn't get set off this round right here. You going to the high, this one. Oh, I hadn't been hearing none of that talk since I've been going. Man, my chest and head went up. Get out, I'm start pushing that. Jump on him all the way. Put Jack up on his weight, bitch, and Lil Rob on his weight, bitch. We gonna push both of them up. Y'all ain't fucking with me up out here. Watch this here. Bam, bam, bam. Yeah, we doing extra shit. Yeah, we going to world. We gonna come back here. I know already. No boys are already telling me, man, when they see me, man, boy, you live, boy, this here. When I'm coming back in my job, I'm talking about I'm energized, man, I'm mind clear, I'm ready. I'm waiting on my answer. Made this call though. I got people that been in my corner just as much as my brother been in my corner. That love me too, dearly. Probably, not no probably, gonna do more than what my brother gonna do for me at the end of the day. If you ask me, yeah. If it was a competition, he lost. He love me though. He gonna go hard, but he ain't gonna go some of the this and that this individual gonna go. Nah. When it comes to popping my toes, and rubbing between my toes, massaging my back when I want it, giving me something this year good when I want it. Yeah, whatever I tell her to do, this and this year, or this, he's not gonna do none of that. When it comes to none of that. Love me dearly though. Hard, die hard, man. Superman to him. gonna go that distance. He love me though. But if I say, man, bro, man, rub my feet, bitch, man, you got me fucked. Rub my feet, baby. Where you want it, baby? I got it. Where you at? You want it? Yo, you see what I'm saying? So when I make the phone call, make that phone call, you got it all figured out. You're a real street nigga, man. 14, you ain't 14, no. You a real street one, no. Get what happened? All of a sudden, I'm in the shower. We just come back from the gym. I'm in the shower, cleaning myself up, man. I'm finna get ready to go to that mess hall, man. They call it the child hall. Some people call it the mess hall. We finna get ready to go to the mess hall, man. Man, I don't know what you talking about, brother. Everything is on God's time. But at the end of the day, I get come from out that wreck yard, man. I clean myself up real good, man. I got clean or whatever. Come up out of there. I'm in my bed. I'm sitting on my bed. Finna get ready to put me a dish together, man. I got me a big one in mind. I just come up out of there. They got some pork down there in the child hall. I don't eat pork, so I ain't going to pork. I'm gonna cook me up, man. Try to cook me up some old, beef burrito. Appreciate the love. I'm gonna cook me up some beef burritos or something, man. I'm gonna do something, man. I'm gonna cut up though. I'm gonna do something, man. I'm gonna cook me some burritos or something though. So what I did was I went to put out all my stuff, then I forget to cook. But I'm gonna wait till a different time. A certain time when I cook mine. When I cook this meal here, I want this one here to sit till the morning. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be eating 2-3 more times after this. So I was gonna wait till a certain time, and I was gonna get everything together. You know how I like mine. I like to set my meat up and stuff, have it in my hot pot, sitting cooking and doing what it do. It's penitential talk, but hey, at least that ain't what the story is about. So what happened is I'm sitting out for to get myself together. I'm in the rubbing between drying my back off and drying my toes off. And Gary put me some socks on, put some of them white on, tidy whites on, and whatever. I was finna watch me a game or two, man, before I cook. I'm gonna let my stuff sit in my pot for, whenever I get started or whatever. So I'm sitting here, all of a sudden, tag for is coming up. Plenty of laws in gray. Where is such and such? Where is Mr. Where you at? Here's yourself. At that time, I think I had walked somewhere. I think I went and took a piss or something. I was like, shit, I don't know. Y'all do your job. That's what in prison. That's how they do. And that's how it goes. When they come inside the pod or something, and we in two-man cells. If somebody in the tattoo room, in the tattoo man room or something, laws come and ask them, and then they like, man, somebody may say, man, I think he went to the child hall or something. They'll throw him off like that. Or they may not even say nothing to him. You know what I'm saying? But they ask. Y'all don't see what's staying? No, we ain't seen them, man. No, we don't know. We think they just went to child. I think they went to child. Now, child, he supposed to be back home for child by now. And you know what I'm saying? All of a sudden, if they realize, damn, he ain't came back, we're going to look around a little bit and see where else he made. When they come back in, they're like, man, y'all surely don't know what he is. By this time, motherfucker gonna say, man, do your job, bro. We don't get paid to do your job, bro. We ain't gonna be doing your job, bro. You ain't gonna give us none of your check, bro. We down here doing time, bro. We ain't doing none of that, bro. Ain't nobody working for you, bro. You ain't nobody working for you, bro. Go look for him, bro. Go do your job, bro. I don't know where you at, bro. You ain't in my motherfucking pocket, bro. Get on the wall. So when they come in looking for me, somebody, man, I don't know where you at, man. You ain't in my pocket. By the time, Mr. Such and Such, where you ain't come out right now? I come out, I'm like, God damn, man, this whole deep. I just got some news that I'm gonna make parole this year. So I know whatever it is, man, I ain't tripping. I'm gonna come out of my chest side, man. I ain't did nothing. I ain't committing no crime. I ain't doing nothing wrong. Man, I come out and, yeah, this is me. What's up? Put your hands behind your back. I'm like, man, what's going on? What you talking about? Man, we'll talk to you when we get you where you're going. Just put your hands behind your back. I'm like, man, y'all on some bullshit, bro. Motherfucker handcuff me, man, place me somewhere that I never Been the whole time I've been locked up. These people put me in the dungeon, right? Watch this here. This when it get real. My heart been in the right place with the Father, time to time. I was going through certain things with the Father, and I never turned my back on the Father. Just at times I just told the Father, man, if you real, if you ain't gonna come to me through signs or talk to me in person, this is here, man. I just wait on you. You know what I'm saying? You be saying that all the time. I know you here, but if you can't show me a sign, because what happened was I had embraced Islam, and I had went through like for real, man. And that's how I feel like when I embraced that religion. It felt like a curse, man. Like it was like a blessing and a curse to a certain extent. Because it seemed like when I embraced that religion, it seemed like it just had some like devilish kind of stuff wrapped up in it. Because it seemed like I would be doing my five, I know my five, myself, I know my prayer and everything. Man, I'm walking right and I'm taking losses. Man, I'm taking all kinds of losses. Man, I'm like, man, what the fuck, man? What? God damn, Father, I'm doing everything. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I'm being going through a story, Job. Like, I'm being stripped from out, out, out. It's like, man, what the fuck? Then I'm learning how to Ramadan. I'm going through my fast. I'm reading my Quran front and back. The whole Ramadan, doing it the way it's supposed to be. All this here, man. Felt like I was being cursed, man. So, make a long story short, I had started telling the Father, man, man, I'm going to go and slide back from Islam, because I'm noticing being a part of this religion. I'm starting to see now that a lot of these religions, man, it's like it's more focused on dividing us instead of bringing us all together, and we all praising the same Father. I used to sit to where on the unit when before I had let go of the religion, a lot of brothers was letting Christians come to, the feast or whatever. You know what I'm saying? At that time, it just what was going on. I guess because a lot of brothers start understanding a lot about the Quran. Well, appreciate you. Say you was, thank you. Thank God you back, THEO. Appreciate you. But it's like they started letting brothers come back into the religion or whatever. They started letting brothers come into the feasts and stuff together, right? So this was way before I reached this point. I was already coming to grips with this here. But you have to remember, when you chosen and the enemy knows something about you they can't figure it out yet, they're going to put you through some of the toughest time and distract you by so many different things to where a lot of things you may come up that make a lot of sense. Satanish. Man, I ain't going to lie to y'all TVE family, and I'm going to be honest with y'all. And this is going to be, appreciate the love. Satan is not someone that you think is an easy victory, especially if your heart ain't right. Satan was one of the most powerful angels that sat in the front with the Father, like this. One of the Father's best men he calls out to go do the bestest work ever, doing victories that none could do. But Messiah didn't exist at that time, though. But watch this here. So, like I was saying, Satan is not someone you think that you can just say, oh, bitch ass nigga, hoe ass nigga, oh, fuck the devil, this and this here. All right. You calling on them now. He hear you. He let y'all, you tough, huh? Who got you feeling tough now? Yeah, what he do? Gonna put some challenges on your ass about that. Take some of the strong that understand their work, that understand who they is, to stand up on it. So what I'm getting at is, at that time, I didn't even really know who I was. I didn't even think I was worthy of being anyone great. So when I would start putting stuff together saying, man, I'm starting to understand now that these different body of works of religion, I'm starting to see that all the religions are praying to the same God, but it's certain little things that's going on in the books that's keeping these religions at odds with each other. So at this time, I start saying, that's the reason why you don't hurt me. Pay attention. Then the Father come to you at the time to bow head, come on, woo, 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 amen. In your name, amen. That's where that comes from. Because the name is not in Jesus' name. That's not even the name. That's what the enemy wants you to believe. Why? Because the moment you start committing to Messiah, the King, we name him. He has many names. Once you start committing, and that's just the Father. Once you start committing to the Jesus name and you start committing to the image, that's what you expect unconsciously. So when someone like me, hey, I'm THEO, I'm the messenger. I'm here to bring the message. Guess what you're gonna say? Oh man, here we go, man. Here we go. We got one of them losing his motherfucking mind. That's what I'm saying, bro. Want me to tell you the reason why you saying that? Because one, this is what you're gonna do. You're gonna look at the history of who I am. You're gonna look at how I dress. You're gonna look at how I talk. You're gonna look at where I look. Yeah, you're gonna look at my image. You're gonna be looking at all these things and the factors and say, that's not it. And you're gonna say I'm not him. Because you expect for him to come what you think he comes in. But you gonna think he's supposed to come the way you think he's gonna come. And look, and this and this, right? But you're the same one that say the Father work in mysterious ways. Ain't you? Don't you say that? We all say that. So I know you all know that. Do you know what mysterious mean? Oh, the Father work in mysterious ways. Do you know what it means? Let me get it to you the simplest term. Father work in mysterious ways, basically saying, in other words, you never know how the Father coming. You don't know what the Father got going on. Just when you think you had it figured out, the Father sitting there right up. I'm over here. I was doing this over here. Why you still over there? No, that ain't what I got. I told you, he's the one. Just when you think the Father doing him, we gonna start bringing rain. Boom, 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 boom. You thought it was gonna be a sunny day. It ain't no sunny day. I'm raining today. It's raining. I got work to do. So you never know how the Father is sending his creations, his chosen ones. You never know how they coming. Never know. Remember what I told you? When these certain babies are being brought into the world, you thinking these babies are normal. So you thinking a lot of these babies are normal babies. Some of these babies are chosen babies. Babies that have been here way before your time and whoever else time. But it came back for a reason. So the point what I'm getting at is, whenever all this started going on, they placed me in this dungeon, man. Place I had never been. They done took me at this time. I'm waiting to see parole. Get my answer back. I'm gonna take that back. I was waiting to get my answer back. I've been getting visits every day, every weekend, and not every other weekend. By this time, I was supposed to get a visit this weekend when they come pick me up. We a couple of days from the weekend. I'd have been stripped out of my environment that I was in while I was having my way. Placed in a dungeon. Guess what happens? COVID, everybody locked down. Everybody locked down. No one moving, no moving, no. And guess where I'm at? I'm in a cell this small probably. And this is what happening on the wall. Right here, right here. I can touch both walls like this here, from this way, and walls back like this here. The cell is probably from here to there, to the end of this cage. Right here, this cage, to right here. And they got a hard steel brick that they done made out of it look like a bed, and they give you a little mat back there, probably about this big. And the reason why it's so small, because so many people that took some of the cotton up out of it, making certain stuff out of it. Then I'm in this cell by myself. My hot pot I don't have with me. I don't have none of my property with me at this time. Guess what started going on? Emotions. Emotions make you cry sometimes. Man, say emotions. He had me crying sometimes. Boy. Boy, I'm a strong man, boy. It take a lot to drop a tear out of me, boy. I ain't gonna lie to you now. I'm saying, boy, it takes a lot, boy, to bring tears out of these eyes, boy. You get some tears out of these eyes, boy, you had to hit me where it hurt, boy. I ain't lying, boy. Guess what I was thinking about? What kept playing in my head? My daughter, my girl, man, had been riding with me all this time, man. Nobody was there. These two was coming through here. When I left, my daughter was a baby. My daughter has been sprouted up all kind. My daughter ain't even. Boy, I ain't lying. I was back there. I'm talking about beating myself down. Then I get a visit. Call my last time. Hello, visit. I'm back here. Don't have no tight whites or nothing. Guess how you had to go through the door back here, though? Just like this here. It's a one gate right here. It got like a little full slot like this here. It opens. It opens like this here. It closes like this here. Boom. And they lock it. I ain't experienced none of this yet. This is my first time experiencing. Visit at my door. I'm like, all right, I'm thinking I'm gonna come out. No, turn around. I'm like, damn, for what? I'm going to visit, right? No, yeah, you going to visit, but we gotta handcuff you. I'm like, all right. Like, no, your back turned. I'm like this here in the shoe right here. You got to bend down, stick your hand in. They cuff you. And then guess what they do? Your feet. You gotta remember, my loved ones, the whole time I've been doing time, I ain't never went through this. They in an uproar right now where they stationed at because they came here for hugs, hands-on physical hugs, and hey, they come here for hugs and stuff like this here. I get in there. Soon I get they already in the up, like don't know what's going on. I ain't knowing this visit, but being surprised with my daughter. I ain't seen my daughter in a few months. Man, nah, I don't think my daughter came. I take that back. I don't think my daughter came. So I get him, little one dressed all up, looking good and stuff, man. I get in here and put my hand and I sit down. I'm looking. She looking at me and just like, man, fuck, man. Like, damn. Like, fuck, man. Like, we been doing this here down there all this time. And look what's going on, man. And I can see it in her face, man. I like, man, I let them die, man. Why with boo-hooing, man. I'm talking about, because I can see it. I can feel the energy. It's in between us, man. I can see it, man. I'm like, boy, it's a long story, though. It's a long story, man. It's a long story. And the moral of the story is that through the process of going through everything I went through now, it began to start opening my third eye. It started making me understand things about me that I never knew about myself. And that place of confinement and COVID hitting and no movement, me being placed in environments with a whole lot of distractions existing around me, and me being exposed to books that I never thought I'd probably ever been to read. And guess what? One of the books I ran across, my partner was already sending me books back here. My brother already having a unit on lock, so he got it to where people that came back there bringing bags of commissary, boom, boom, back there. He in lockup too. But he got, remember I told you, he had greed, he been having the unit on lock. This is a unit he been on for a while, cutting up, bringing in bukus of money, bags. So he got stroke, you know what I'm saying? He got strokes, all, you know what I'm saying, all kind, I don't go in detail, but bags of commissary coming through. He hurt too. Then damn, I done fucked up my bro, man. He probably been going home, man. He was one of the ones that put some of that money to get me a lawyer. He was the one that started that out to get the lawyer. He paid for the lawyer. He was the one who dropped a certain amount of bag to get the lawyer. The remaining is, you know, stuff that, you know, my loved ones start putting together with it. But he started that too. He wanted me home. He told me whenever I made that phone call, when he told me, nah, fuck that, bro. You ain't got to call. I'm like, man, bitch, come on with the number, man. He had already, Satan was trying to use him, but he already snapped back. No. But when he did it, you got to remember, this same brother is one that looked at me like his superhero. This same brother got 40 years behind somebody texting my phone, disrespecting me, telling me they're going to hurt me. So all I could think of is repaying my brother back. You know what I'm saying? Even though I told him before all this